Hello and welcome to Lasonomics. This is Weekly Tasks, Episode 1, and today we're going to be talking about top 3 reading methods for 2020. This week, I set myself the task of spending an hour every day reading and taking notes from a book that I'm meant to be reading for university. The book is called The Undercover Economist by Tim Harford, and I've read it before, but since it's on my reading list, I probably should look at it in a little bit more depth than I had done before. So I went online and I looked for the best methods for taking notes, because previously I had no idea. The first method that I incorporated to my notes taking is highlighting. Now, highlighting to some seems boring or useless, but when you use it in the way that I've learned to, I found it to be quite useful and indeed productive. So if there's anything that I need to remember, or anything that I need to research further, or anything I find interesting, then all I do is highlight it and later on I can refer back to it. So what I've done is I've actually color coordinated it. So if I want to look at something again, so something I might need to research or learn, then I've highlighted it blue. If there's something that I know I definitely have to remember, or say an event in history that I probably should know about, then I've labelled it red. Or if there's something that I find very interesting, something that I want to remember so I can show off to people, then I've coloured it yellow. Since everything is now highlighted, it means I don't have to stop halfway through reading a chapter. If I find something interesting, then I can refer to it later on and look it up later on, rather than faffing around online and getting distracted. This means I can really focus on the task at hand and get as much as I can from the book. Now that everything is highlighted, the second method I use to take notes is organising. So by organising, I mean taking everything that I have highlighted within the book and putting it onto a document on my computer. By having everything on my computer, I am at an advantage. Firstly, because I can refer to the book remotely and I don't have to rely on having the book on me whenever I want to write about it. Secondly, I have all of the information from the book in one place. So everything that I find relevant or something that I find interesting is all in one place, and I don't have to go back and flick through the book just to find one small thing that I may need later on. The third method I'd like to share with you is more for online copies or digital copies of papers or books. Now, I'm sure this probably works for physical books as well, but this just helps me take notes from things online since it's harder to highlight. So, as you can see on the screen, I've got my logbook from an essay that I'm researching for at the moment on digital protectionism, and what I've done is I've set it out in a table under 4 columns. So the first is the source column, which essentially just tells me where I've got the information from. This means that I can go back to that source later on, should I need to, and it means that I can easily reference it when it comes to my bibliography. I've got a quote section to highlight what exactly I want to refer to, or whether I want to actually quote it in my writing. It's in one place and it allows me to look at it on its own rather than in a full body of text. I've got a section for the page number, again helping me to refer to it if I need to go back to the document itself, and I've got a notes section just to help me when taking notes within the essay itself. Now, the notes section, I'll probably add a little bit more to it when I look over my logbook again, but for the moment I've got nothing really that I need to write in it because I'm just sourcing things for the time being. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned something new. This is the first video I've ever edited, so I had a lot of fun making it. I also really enjoyed the weekly task itself. I thought learning how to research and take notes from a book was brilliant, and it's certainly going to help me with my future studies and in the workplace. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys learned something from the video, as I said. If you did like the video, please make sure to click the thumbs up, to subscribe, and to comment anything that you enjoyed about the video. Also comment down below a weekly task that I should try out, something that you'd be intrigued to see me do. Also, I've linked the Instagram for the blog and the blog website in the comments section, so if you could check those out, that would be amazing. Anyway guys, I hope you have a brilliantly productive week, and I'll see you right back here this time next week on Weekly Tasks.